and good evening. My name is Ray Randall. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Ecosurg, and our mission is to deliver a net zero carbon footprint to the operating room. I'm here to talk to you tonight about the 4 billion pounds of medical waste generated in the United States each year. That's over 6% of all of the trash generated in our country. Now, over 90% of this is ultimately incinerated, making the healthcare sector as a whole a leading contributor that generates over 8% of all carbon emissions in our nation. The primary place where all of this waste originates is the operating room. And within the operating room, one product that is found in every surgical suite around the nation are these foam patient positioners. Foam patient positioners are used over 40 million times each year. Now, these products are used to cushion and position a patient in various positions for a surgical procedure. The primary reason they're used is to allow proper access to the surgical site, while also reducing the liability for complications like nerve damage, pressure ulcers, and a variety of other issues. The problem, though, is not in their function. It's with their composition. They're made up largely of petroleum derivatives and also contain CFCs, mercury, and other non-renewable inputs. The manufacturing process as a whole is extremely harmful to the environment, as all of these byproducts ultimately end up in the atmosphere. Now, the healthcare sector as a whole has a strong imperative to go green, which is the complete opposite of what these products are. So, the Healthier Hospitals Initiative is a coalition of 11 of the leading hospital systems in the nation, including Kaiser Permanente, HCA, Tenet Healthcare, and others. All of these groups banded together a couple of years ago and committed that they would all use environmentally friendly purchasing preferences. Now, since its inception, it now has 600 hospitals, and in the next few years, they're projected to have over 2,000 hospital members. That's over a third of all of the hospitals in our country. Now, in addition, the General Services Administration and the VA have committed that 95% of all new contracts will be for renewable products that are eco-friendly. I'm proud to announce our Ecosurg foam patient positioners. We have a full line of environmentally friendly patient positioners. And how we do it: we use clean production methods. We use soybean oil to replace petroleum derivatives, resulting in less non-renewable material, 61% reduction. Total energy consumption throughout our full product life cycle is reduced significantly, and our carbon emissions, both in the manufacturing and end of the product life cycle, are reduced. Now here's how we do it. We take soybeans that are grown right here in the Mid-South. They're sent to a foam fabricator that we've contracted with in Louisville, Kentucky. They make the trip here to Memphis, to the warehouse we've set up, and we're selling direct to local hospitals, as Brian mentioned, right here in the Mid-South. And we then plan to bring on commission-based regional sales representatives. As you'll see, they'll each be responsible for their own territory and partner with strategic distribution partners and national distributors to increase our market penetration. Now, just as an example, one of the customers right here in Memphis that we visited uses over 14,000 foam patient positioners each year. At a conservative price of $15 per unit, that's over $210,000 in average revenue, in annual revenue, Now remember, there are over 6,000 hospitals and 5,000 surgery centers in the United States. It's a strong market. Now, again, I'm Ray Randall. I'm the Chief Executive Officer. Attended Clemson University, where I studied economics as well as entrepreneurship and sustainable economic development. Ben Ricketts, our Chief Marketing Officer, is a graduate of Rhodes College. He also has a background, financial background, as well as a background in sales and marketing. And we couldn't do it without our mentors. We have a strong background in mentors. Brian Kellett, president of Kellett Medical, as well as Perry Mickleby, he's a VP at Olympus. Both of them have introduced us to essentially every hospital and surgery center around the region. And then Dr. Steve Charles, our keynote speaker of the evening, a vitreoretinal surgeon. You know all he is. He's been completely key to our product development as well as planning our future and our next generation of products. Now here's what we've done in 90 days. We've protected our intellectual property. We've undertaken bioburden and sterilization verification. We've also initiated production, set up a warehouse right here in Memphis, and in this warehouse, we placed robust and scalable quality systems. And ladies and gentlemen, we're FDA registered, and we're ready to go to market now. Furthermore, in the past week, we undertook our first set of surgical procedures right here in Memphis at the world-renowned Hamilton Eye Institute across the street. Here's what we're asking. With $750,000 in funding, we would undertake full-scale production, bring on a regional sales force, contract with the distribution partners we discussed, as well as contract with group purchasing organizations. Now, this will lead us to what we call our 10 to 10K initiative. That is 10,000 units per month by the third quarter of 2013. That's only that's an average of only 2 mid-sized hospitals per month. And that will give us a $1.8 million average run rate. Now, let me give you a quote from Gary Cohen, who's the president of Healthcare Without Harm, a precursor to the Healthier Hospitals Initiative. Now imagine a healthcare sector which represents 20% of the total economy and is the driving force for safer products, cleaner energies, and healthier communities. Now the demand is there for healthier products and healthier communities and more eco-friendly products. Ladies and gentlemen, we are well positioned to meet this demand and look forward to talking to you tonight and you joining us in our mission of delivering a net zero carbon footprint to the operating room. Thank you very much.